Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps, and I will be your master of ceremonies. And I am joined by 4 mystifying players. Zach Brass.
Why, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Dom Brass.
Happy to be here.
Happy to have you. Nate Brass.
What's up, internet?
You're not going to give me like a little
Right? He didn't even. That's like.
I said, what's up, internet? That's what I say.
I don't want it anymore. And Tyler Knittle.
Pleased to be here, Michael.
Oh, and I'm pleased to have you, Tyler. Each
Thank
season
you.
we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season we are playing Urban Shadows 2nd Edition, a Powered by the Apocalypse game, published by Magpie Games.
You just could have thrown in like a ho, 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 like a little jaunty laugh or something. Sup, internet?
Oh, fuck you guys. I have a thing. I've decided
No, it's fun. It's fine, but we're going to give you shit for it. Your thing is creating...
Your thing
you're
is just
this...
copying whatever Zach says.
No, it's doing a thing off of that. I'm trying to make it like a...
No,
like a
I'm not.
I get
you.
it. You're doing a long bit. It's fine. I respect it. But part of the bit is you're going to get shit for it. What do you want from me?
Respect.
Every party has a pooper. That's why they invited you. Party pooper. Party pooper.
Try some of this podcast without me. Fuck you guys.
I don't know how aware you guys are of this particular thing, but within like the tabletop role-playing game, actual play, podcast, milieu, within the community of people that listen to these shows, there's like different groups about like people who care about like the pre-gameplay banter like this, and people who like skip it and you know,
oh yeah,
only want the gameplay. And I was just like happened to be oversee like a conversation about this recently. Of somebody be like, I don't like when the hosts are like too edgy or like mean to each other, and all I could think about is like, oh, that's our entire show.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't like when the hosts are actually friends. What kind of take is that?
Also, if you're one of those folks that don't like this banter, I try to edit it to around 10 minutes. So if you skip to around that mark, you don't have to listen to us talk about bullshit. You can listen to us get down to business.
But I want to talk about some bullshit. And actually,
hey, I like talking about bullshit. That's all I do.
I want to relitigate a conversation that we had off the podcast recently, because I think that would be fun to do for the recording.
Oh my. Okay, what was this one?
Over the past week, we got into a little bit of a back and forth about who amongst us has the best taste.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm fine with this.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could do this.
And I feel pretty confident that it's me.
No,
You're just
no.
This sounds like you're trying to bait me to use my remaining Star Wars time.
I don't think it's healthy to not think it's yourself.
I think that's a good point, Nate.
I think that's true. Actually.
Anyone
I
who's
think
not
everyone
ready for
should
themselves,
nominate.
learn to love
I
yourself.
think the best thing is everyone should nominate who they think has the second best taste.
Ooh, that's a good. That's a really good idea, Zach. I think I would say
It's me and you know it.
Oh, this is really hard.
I don't think this is a fair question because every time Mike's ever made a reference to my taste, it sounds like he has no idea what my tastes are.
Yeah, well, the rest of us know what your
Anime.
taste is.
You don't though. Like if you guys were to be like, what do you think his favorite 5 movies are? It would be a very different list than what I feel like I would list.
You would list Avengers, Avengers 2, Avengers 3.
It's literally so untrue.
Star Wars Episode 3.
I don't even like Star Wars.
No, I know. I know. I'm kidding. I literally said that because I knew you would not have that
I
anywhere
know,
near
but
your
I had
list.
to respond like you said it. I had to respond.
And there's some like old anime movie, something about fireflies or something.
Oh God.
Probably
I like that one, but no, it would be A Silent Voice, which is actually an incredible movie that you would enjoy.
Maybe I am more open to anime films. I did watch in the past like couple years. Oh, what was it called? It's like a really Paprika. Yes, and it was okay.
yeah.
I got you. I remember this.
Yeah,
I was
it's
excited when you
decent.
watched it. Yeah, it was okay. Paprika's all right. We can find better for you though. We'll do this eventually.
Okay, well, Tyler would say Star Wars is in his top 5, so he's obviously not number 2.
That seems fair.
Well,
That seems fair.
I'll continue to enjoy being on the right side of history.
You can enjoy liking what you like. That's cool.
wait. Thinking the
But
Star
like,
Wars
to say
movies
it's
are
a
really
top
good?
5, like, come on, Tyler.
It's a
Get your head
classic
out
for
your
sure.
ass.
It definitely can't be Zach because he's a Star Wars guy too, but he's also a
Star Wars wouldn't be in
you're
my
also
top 5,
a Dark
though.
Souls guy, and I'm sorry, that's a huge knock against you.
Beast.
Hold on
No,
a second.
that's
I've
like 2
never
points
beaten
for
a
you.
Dark Souls game.
If that's a notch against
Like
him, you
a
can't vote Dom
bitch.
at all. I guarantee.
Yeah,
Like,
Dom's way more of a Dark Souls guy than I am, but I definitely really respect
100%.
FromSoft, but they're not my favorite games.
Okay.
I mean,
I
that's
just
dumb.
really respect them a lot.
FromSoft is peak. It's weird that we're
I
talking
think
about
that from an artistic point of view, what they do is really something.
So I think by
Kind of sounds like I have the
I
best
think by
taste.
default, Nate, I do think you have the second best taste.
I'll vote Mike.
That's
then.
hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Anyway, second best taste is definitely Dom, if I'm not myself. But, you know, honestly, pretty comparable, even though we like different things in some ways. I think Dom, generally, if he gives me a recommendation, it's a good recommendation.
I've never given you a recommendation you didn't like. Fuck you.
That's true. No, you give good recommendations, too. But, you know
People
what?
just like different things. I mean, because that's the thing. My taste is. I mean, who likes...
I've made multiple of my friends and fam like some of their favorite things because I'm like, no, you have to try this. Especially with video
you
games,
had
I can
bad
really
taste.
point out.
I just, I said fuck you because you picked Dom, who has pretty gross tastes in a lot of things.
Ew, wow, okay. You know what? I was thinking about picking you because you've recommended a lot of good stuff recently, but never mind. I feel comfortable with that. Yeah, I'll stick with Zach then. Who cares? I don't want to win.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
I would say, I think if I'm being genuine, I would like go to you guys separately for like separate recommendations for stuff. Like
That's fair.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
like I would go to Dom to talk
think
about
that's generally-
movies. I would go to Zach to talk about music.
What?
I think Zach has pretty good taste in music. Not great. Not great. And you also have good taste in music, Zach or Tyler.
I get it. I have the worst taste. Oh, this boring guy plays City Skylines. Whoa.
Yeah, no, I would.
Well, yeah, that
I
is
would go
lame.
to you
Like-
for like
like-
simulator games, Tyler. I love a simulator game.
So I definitely wouldn't go to Mike or Tyler for games.
Tyler has some
actually-
good game taste.
No,
He's
I
got a
know, but it was
range.
just Gigi. We just talked about the simulators, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was salty. But actually, I would probably mostly just listen to Zach for most of the games because he's usually on point. Nate sometimes, but he'll try to get me to try weird stuff sometimes. But Zach will too, but I can usually filter that out easily enough. Just because he's always.
I just want you to
stuff.
expand your palette because you don't.
Now
like
I appreciate
most
it.
video games. You're weird.
Well, you don't like Elden Ring.
You hate video games for dumb reasons. Is the better. You'll not even give it a chance. You're just like, no, that game is stupid.
See, I think I have the best taste because I can appreciate stuff pretty highly that I don't even particularly like if I can see why it's got a lot of merit.
I have the best taste because I'm cool.
Okay, you know what?
No, we'll save
Whatever,
who's
dude.
the
Whatever.
coolest for next episode because that's a different conversation.
And it already has a pretty blatant answer.
It's Dom.
Previously on Urban Shadows, Chris and Ezra descended into a fragment of broken reality hidden within the sanctum, and there discovered the One split in two. Chris brokered a deal with this entity to reunite it with its other half. Meanwhile, Ezra secretly rescued the soul of his dead friend Johnny from a menagerie of lost spirits. After regrouping with Bobby and Dale, the group decided it was time to take down Ezra's former patron, Azrael. They made plans with a group of monster hunters to lead Azrael into an ambush at a local church. When the demon arrived, and Chris tapped into the power of the One split in two, she lost control. The unleashed entity merged with Azrael into an apparent complete human form and disappeared.
Chris, what just happened?
So, what happened right now to the uninformed is I got the spirit of the One split in two. Turns out Azrael was the body or something, and now they're together, and so the One split in two is back.
What in the Kingdom Hearts are you talking about?
It's good to get an episode
pretty
title
good.
out there early.
Well, you know, there was this powerful wizard, and then he was evil, so he was betrayed by the powers that be. They split him into two, hence the name The One Split in Two. Turns out one of those halves was the faceless demon Azrael, and the other half was stuck in like a magic closet, and we let it out of the magic closet, and now the One Split in Two is back.
Why did you do that?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
What part of that sounds like a good idea?
Well, we thought it would lead us to the One split in two, but it turned out we already knew him and we're going to go fight him.
Yeah.
Now that he's stronger. What, it wasn't going to be enough of a challenge for you?
Well, you know, Chris might have miscalculated this one.
Yeah, I got this cool magic staff. I really thought things were going to go our way. I didn't really think things were going to go poorly. And, you know, that's on me.
And now we got to go deal with Perfect Cell. Great.
Okay, that's fine. This is fine. We'll just jump him. It's probably not that different, right?
Yeah, we can probably punch an android or two out of his body.
I mean, I don't know. I think he was pretty powerful before, guys, and that other guy seemed pretty powerful when we faced him earlier without you.
Very scary. We definitely couldn't have killed him with 2 people. And since the other half we definitely also couldn't have killed with 2 people, now it seems like the 4 of us probably screwed. But hey, we'll come up with a plan.
You mean the 3 of you are screwed?
Well, you know, you're gonna like stand in the corner throwing potions and stuff, right?
You're our support caster. Come on.
Yeah, I've been a real big help in the past, haven't I?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we all might be screwed. Like Azrael was a problem before. What the and now, like...
Well, maybe we're gonna actually need to get, you know, help from Barkon or something now.
Yeah, Bobby, you're always doing something sketchy. You trying to work a deal with some of these demons?
Surely they don't want an overlord demon in charge of all of them, right? Maybe we can wrangle up a couple of the big boys and send them loose.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
What about the Fae? They're powerful. You think they could match an evil super demon? They wouldn't do it, though. Let's be real.
It's me, your old pal Barb. What the fuck did you just get us in on?
Sorry about that, Barb. Well, we were trying to kill Azrael, but we didn't realize Azrael was also this guy called the One Split in Two. Should have probably done a little bit of research.
Yeah. Thinking back on it, the fact that the other half was just a giant face and that Azrael never had a face should have clued us in.
And the fact that he had a whole collection of souls, including the one I was looking for, that I knew Azrael probably had something to do with.
What did his voice sound like? Did he have an evil sounding voice?
Super evil.
Super evil,
Guys,
yeah.
the voice is like the first thing that you gotta check when you're dealing with these things. That's Monster Hunter tip number 1.
I was so distracted by the creepy evil magic closet that I didn't even think about listening
Rookie
to the
mistake.
voice.
And Barb storms off in a fury.
Yeah, I'm with Barb here. This is bad, guys.
Bobby, you make deals with devils weekly. Come on, you can't be mad at us.
Not this one.
Just because it's a different devil doesn't mean you can be mad now.
Yes, I can. This devil is literally trying to murder my auntie.
Yeah, and you sold drugs that made people fucking become pawns of a different devil. That's still fucked up. I don't care who it tried to murder.
Look, I gotta kill Azrael. That's it. And that it has to happen. And now what the fuck am I supposed to do? He's got his face back.
And saying I'll do anything, even sell my soul to a demon to do that, is not cool. As long as you accept that, I'll take full responsibility for turning this demon into a super demon.
Okay, I accept that it is not cool to sell my soul to a demon, but I really, really wanted to kill this demon.
We're still gonna kill him. I still hate him too. Don't worry. We just gotta figure out if there's like some holy water or something we can get.
Really? I don't know. How do I know this wasn't part of your plan, Ezra?
My plan?
Yeah, your plan. You went off. You guys went to go find this guy split in two, and then all of a sudden it just happens to be your former patron, and you just happen to bring him to your patron and empower him right when we're trying to kill him?
Fuck you, Bobby. I hate Azrael probably just as much as you do.
Fuck you, Ezra.
You know what? I don't think I have to deal with this right now. I've got better places to be. So why don't you guys figure out if there's any way to kill Azrael? I'm going to do some snooping around, and I'm going to get out of here.
Guys. We need to work together. I think that now is the perfect time for us to have a beach episode.
It's a landlocked state, Chris.
We can travel to the different states, dude.
Cut to the gang at the Las Vegas airport.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're going to San Diego.
Or yeah, I thought we were just gonna go to some like fucking some beach themed bar or something.
Yeah, right.
An indoor water park.
Yeah, there you go.
Just check into one of the.
That's close enough, right?
Yes.
That's what we need, an indoor water park episode.
Demon that we all hate just merged with some magical power. We gotta do the only thing that makes sense here.
Water park.
So look, I've got a crazy idea, and I'm just spitballing here. So, I won't feel bad if you shut this down. But as far as I see it, we got like 2 demons that we want to kill that may or may not necessarily be friends with each other. We got Azrael, or whatever he is now that he's merged with Android 18. Like I said, we could shoot this idea down. I'm not married to it. I was just seeing what you guys thought. I'm also not opposed to sending all of Bobby's vampire friends in the first wave. They can do that.
Yeah, I don't know. They're more of lovers, not fighters, but
Cut to Vinny and Hannah just going to town.
no,
dude. No.
I thought you were gonna say Vinny just like committing horrific murders or something, but no.
Stop it.
Eating like a person's like arm or something.
Oh no, I saw exactly where he was going with that.
Oh no, Vinny's eating her, all right.
You shut your goddamn mouth about my wife and who's eating her.
Cut all of that.
No. Welcome to our family-friendly show.
Hey, we've been marked explicit since day one, so
Good. I mean, you should be, you fucking dirty people.
I'm a dirty boy.
Oh God!
But we gained like 20. They're like, finally, some of these nerds have some raunchiness in it.
I'm gonna need you guys to describe your character's feet in a lot more detail going forward.
It's not that kind of roleplay podcast.
Oh my God!
But that's where the money is.
That is where the money is. Check out our feet pics. Skipthepungingpod.com. We'll be selling bathwater soon.
Okay, let's get back on the rails here.
Yeah.
What
We're back.
are you guys gonna do?
Chris, does your boss know about this?
Yeah, Chris, does your boss know about this?
Yeah, Chris, does your boss know about this?
I think your boss should know about this. I feel like this concerns them.
I don't necessarily have a boss in the classical sense, being as, he died.
Chris, does your interim boss know about this?
I guess you could consider... I guess you could consider what's her face as my new boss. I forget her name again. I always do that at the beginning of episodes.
Adrian?
I guess you could consider Adrian my new boss, but no, she doesn't know. She brought us to the magic closet and then kind of ran away scared because it was very intense.
Yeah, it's kind of her fault too for enabling this to happen. So, I feel like this is kind of her problem too. You should probably tell your boss. We might need the help.
Yeah, I'll send her a quick text. The one split in two is back. ... Whoops.
Shrugging emoji.
Let's just jump right into the meeting with Adrian. Are you like filling her in on everything? Is there anything that you would hold back in what you're telling her?
No.
Okay, cool. So Adrian listens to this whole story, and I think like the second that you see her, she can tell that something's wrong. She's like regretting taking you down to that like weird part of the sanctum. And she, once you're all done, her head is like fully in her hands, and Chris, oh, why are you doing this to me?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Chris, just tell me honestly, with your self-evaluation right now, was Nigel right about you? Because you're really starting to make me feel like maybe he was.
Definitely not. I mean, did I inadvertently help start what's happening right now? Yes, but I've also been doing a lot of work, and I feel like I'm starting to get to the bottom of all this. And also, I feel like this wasn't, a great plan from the get-go to keep him around and let him become a powerful demon lord.
You think this was a plan? Chris, no, this is generations ago. Our predecessors tried to do a coup against someone by breaking reality. And it didn't quite work. And everything that is happening now is the ramifications of what came before. All right, we did not choose to keep the one split in two around. We couldn't get rid of him. And now he's apparently back in his full form, Chris. This is extraordinarily bad.
I agree. Whoops. Once again.
It took the entirety of the powers that be, all of their might, all of their magical potency, to get half the job done. This is not a problem that you and your little friends are going to be able to fix on your own. And unfortunately, for all of us, the powers that be are in shambles right now, with Nigel dead. I don't know if there's a single force in all of Las Vegas that is going to be able to handle this by themselves. I think to deal with this, we're going to need all the help we can get. If we can rally the powers that be and fix the damage that has been done with Nigel's death, then maybe there's enough knowledge there to perform a ritual not unlike what our ancestors performed before. But without Nigel, I think our chances of success are extremely limited, I have to tell you the truth. And that's a big if we can even fix the faction. I'll just let you guys think over all of that for a minute, and let's jump over to Ezra. Because Ezra, you said you weren't sticking around. You have business to attend to.
I sure do. I got a soul in my pocket.
I got one soul in my pocket.
I got a pocket, got a souls. Yeah.
Got a pocket full of best friend.
What are you doing?
I text my sister and tell her to meet me at the diner.
All right, so you meet at the diner, and I think you get there first, which is probably unusual for you.
That is weird for me.
yeah.
I even showed up late on purpose.
But a few, 5-10 minutes after you get seated, Cassie stumbles in, and she is not looking great, Ezra. She just looks like very tired. She's still wearing a nice suit like you last saw her in, but it's like a little disheveled, a little wrinkled, and she's got bags under her eyes, and her hair's like a little frizzy.
Someone's been busy.
Yes, Ezra, I have been busy. I've had business all over the city that I've been dealing with on my own. Do you have an update on your task?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I finished.
You finished.
We're good. Yep.
Where are they?
They?
Yes, Ezra, they. You remember the task I gave you, right?
Well, I remember this, and I just pull out the jar and put it on the table.
You pull out the jar, which contains a miniature, like, translucent man wearing a Subway hat and a motocross jacket. And he looks so happy to see Cassie, and he waves and starts like shouting at her, but his little voice is like muffled through the glass, and it's a little hard to hear,
and it's really high pitched because he's tiny.
yeah absolutely. But Cassie looks stone-faced. What did you do, Ezra?
I got Johnny's soul back.
I didn't need you to get his soul back.
Isn't that the whole point?
That isn't what I told you to do. And as she gets a little more heated, you feel that like tightening in your chest.
All right, look, relax.
Don't tell me to relax, Ezra. Why do you never listen to anything? You can't follow simple instructions. I told you to bring me the people he was gambling with on the night he disappeared. Do you not remember that? Did that not sink into your thick head? Those were my orders. I am not your sister. I am your patron.
Look, it's been years. Those guys probably aren't even around anymore.
But I need them.
All right, well, it's going to take a little while to track them down. But on the other hand, Johnny's right here.
No. You had your chance, Ezra. You have had a lifetime of chances, and every single time you mess up, you get another one. And that is so unfair.
So what are you going to do about it? You going to destroy my soul?
What do you even know about souls, Ezra? And I don't mean that as a dramatic metaphorical statement, though I easily could, given everything. No, literally, what do you know about souls?
I know that I don't have one, and life is worse.
That's true for you, yeah. I know a lot about them. I've been having a lot of really vivid dreams lately, Ezra, and In these dreams, I am learning things. I can't really explain it better than that, but it's like someone out there has been teaching me. And one of the things that I've been taught is that a ruined soul can be repaired, Ezra. It can be. And I can do that. But it has a cost, a literal cost. In order to rebuild a soul, you need 10 times the power of that which damaged it in the first place. Finding Johnny's soul was not the problem that needed to be solved. It was getting the power to sacrifice to bring him back.
Well, if you're looking for a super powerful sacrifice, I might actually have some good news. That seems like a good place to cut, by the way. I don't know.
Possibly. We'll put a tentative cut in there. Do any of the rest of you have something that you would like to do?
I'm going to peel off from the group after a little meeting, pull out that little business card that Special Agent Ryan Arizona gave me, and I'm going to call him from a payphone.
You call him from a payphone, and because it's a top secret federal agent's phone number, he doesn't answer by going, Special Agent Ryan Arizona, Federal Bureau of the Occult. No, I think when the phone answers, he's like, Luigi's Pizza, how may I help you today?
I knew it was going to be a pizza place.
Oh, boy, am I glad you picked up. I've got a beast of a hunger.
I've been expecting your order.
Yes. I was wondering where I could pick it up.
We deliver anywhere within the city. Is there a secure place that I could leave your delivery?
Yeah. Yeah, there is. My house.
And the address is... No.
like Special Agent Arizona doesn't know.
You've delivered to me before. I'm sure I'm in your system.
So your previous
that's
address,
true, he
not
did.
your current address?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Delivery in 30 minutes, or your pizzas are free.
If you could deliver to the shed out back, though, I'm doing work, and yeah.
No problemo, Kimosabe.
What?
Jesus. Sorry. That just took me off guard. I was not ready for Kimasabe.
Special Agent Arizona shows up and he actually does have a pizza.
Oh, he absolutely has a pizza when he's knocking on Dale's shed 28 minutes after the call is over.
Oh, wow. Mushrooms and onions, my favorite. How'd you know?
The Bureau knows everyone's favorite pizza.
Well, I'm glad our tax dollars go to such good use.
Oh, God.
Would you get this from Palantir?
I made this myself, asshole.
Wow, really?
I'm a bit of a pizza hobbyist.
Oh, I'm learning so much about you.
Tell me what you think about the crust. I've really worked hard on that recipe.
It's a nice, fluffy inside, pretty airy, with a nice, crispy outside. It's not too filling.
Oh, thank you, Dale. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going for.
I appreciate you went with the New York style. That Chicago style sucks.
No, the thing about Chicago style is you say that, and like everybody thinks deep dish, right? But that's like not really what Chicago style is. It's really like a very thin, like crispy, almost cracker-like crust. And to be honest, if I can be really honest with you, Dale, can I be honest with you for a second?
First time for everything.
It's just kind of okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
He really is a pizza enthusiast.
So listen, I know we had this deal about getting you in on the sand op before you give us information about I just said his name, Nigel. But I think I can offer you a better deal. I can give you something on the beast, but I want what you know about Nigel first.
Dale, I've been after the beast for a long time. I've tried to get you in on this to help me. Why the sudden change of heart?
Well, frankly, there's some complications with your previous request, but also I think I might be starting to second guess the decisions of my friends.
Fuck you, dude.
Not only is he snitching to the feds, but he disapproves of our decisions. That's fucked up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to perform badly when I'm lying to the cops?
See, now my challenge here is if I can get you to like genuinely have a change of heart in this scene. Arizona looks like really sympathetic as you say that. Like he has a look of real understanding. I know what you mean, Dale. This world within the world that we find ourselves in. Magic being real. Demons, werewolves, vampires. Not ghosts. I think I said in a previous episode I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, there's no way that ghosts exist. That's crazy.
No way. It's...
Can you imagine if they had ghost bullets?
Yeah, imagine if they shot ghost bullets.
The realities of these impossible things. It can eat away at a man, Dale. It can corrupt us, you might say. I've seen it time and time again. Good people falling apart at the seams because this magic, these monsters, they're wonderful, they are. But they'll take away our humanity too. I'm glad you see the light, Dale. I know this can't be easy, but it's the right thing to do.
You know, you sound a lot like a friend I used to have.
And you remind me of a friend I used to have too. And he like looks off in the distance all dramatically.
Are we talking about the same person?
Let's say his name on 3. Okay?
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Barack
Jack
Obama.
MacGruber.
What?
Barack Obama. Oh my god. How do you know Barry?
We played golf once. We eat salad every Wednesday. Shut up. I helped him write his memoirs.
Play golf once.
What the hell? Dale's got like a whole other life. Yeah, I could have been on Pod Save America, but I was too liberal for them.
It sure is a shame he was kidnapped and replaced by a fey changeling right before he took office.
Your information is incorrect, sir. He is a cyborg.
What?
The real Barry died years ago.
Okay, there's no such thing as cyborgs. That's ridiculous.
Well, he
point
used to be a
is,
cyborg that peeled off the Obama skin and put on the Biden skin. They can only afford one cyborg.
That explains so much.
Topical.
But the only guy who could maintain that
it's a whole
cyborg is
thing.
now dead, so it's just kind of slowly falling apart.
The one secret scientist who could maintain him
Because of the tariffs, they can't buy more RAM.
Oh my god.
Corn Pop was just like a chat GPT hallucination.
All right, let's get back on the
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I accept the terms of your deal. Forget about the sand. That's a minor investigation. The beast is more important. I'll tell you what I know about Nigel if you tell me what you know about the beast.
the terms. If you accept the terms of my deal, I believe that I said you would go first. I did distinctly say that.
I'll go first, Dale, sure. Here's what you need to know. And he opens the pizza box, and in it there's a VHS tape. And he wipes off the cheese and sauce.
Oh
and hands
man,
it to
you got it on the tape. Don't you know how to take care of kids these days? You didn't even rewind it. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, I've never done anything with this technology before. I don't understand it.
Come to me, my magnetic stripped friend. All right.
The secret archaic technology.
I can tell you who's holding the leash of the beast.
The leash of the beast?
I gotta tell you, this guy, he's a real troublemaker. And you should definitely be taken care of as soon as possible.
Why are you laughing so much?
I know, but it's just too good.
This is serious business. Is it the Joker?
No,
from
what?
Batman?
What do you know about art?
I guess it depends on what you mean by art, Dale.
Sure.
Pizza is
Pizza's
my
art.
art.
Starry Night is art. Painted by Vincent van Gogh. Heard of it?
Dale Tillman, are you trying to imply that Vincent van Gogh is the beast?
I'm telling you that Vincent van Gogh holds his leash.
My God.
You want to solve your beast problem? You first got to solve your Vincent van Gogh problem.
I heard his nickname's Vinny now.
Yeah, he does go by Vinny,
You could never trust a Vinny.
and he is a vampire.
This is such like a fun decision. Like, I don't super want to put it to the dice. I kind of just want to like let it go.
Then do it.
I don't even need to use my corruption move. Haha.
Here's what I'm gonna say happens, because I do want you to use that. All right. Suddenly all these pieces are coming together, but there's something about it that doesn't make sense. Like, why would Van Gogh drop that body on the purple guy's show?
You know how pretentious these people can get with their art and book lists and ranking who among their friends have the better tastes.
No, like I understand, why a pretentious artist would like want to vandalize the show, but like why specifically drop that guy's body on the thing and like that be the whole thing? Like that's what doesn't make any sense to me, Like it just
maybe you just don't get it.
It just doesn't seem like a well thought through artistic display.
Oh my god. Now he's shitting on the art.
You and me both, guy.
Look, I'll admit that I'm pretty confused by that whole thing too. I can't really give you any answers.
Look, Dale, I've let a lot of things slide with you. Things that I shouldn't have. I could have brought you in a long time ago for real questioning, okay? But I didn't, because I know you're a good guy deep down. But you owe me here. You owe me the truth. And so he is trying to cash in a debt on you, Dale, to have you basically confirm the truth about the beast here.
Ooh, shit.
What are you gonna do, Tyler?
I'm going to use my corruption move. Free agent. Mark corruption to refuse to honor a debt owed to someone outside your circle as if you rolled a 12 plus.
Wow. Okay. So mark corruption as you give in to your worst instincts here, losing a little piece of your humanity. But you are automatically going to greatly succeed on refusing to honor a debt. Now what that means specifically is you weasel out of this obligation for now, but you still owe the debt. That check is still going to get cashed someday, Dale. And if he finds out that you weaseled your way out of this lie, well, I imagine there's going to be some even more significant consequences. Okay, thank you, Dale. I trust you.
Yep. Totally telling the truth.
Now I think it's about time. He cocks his pistol. We bring down an impressionist.
Like right now?
I mean, that doesn't have to be right now. And also, like, let me...
well, you pulled
yeah,
your
I was
gun
doing
out.
something cool,
Don't pull the gun out unless you intend to shoot.
Youngins.
God, this is why people don't like cops. You're just so willy-nilly to whip out your piece.
And I guess he's technically, according to Wikipedia, a post-impressionist, okay? Like, are you gonna correct me on that, too? Jesus Christ, Dale, get off my ass. And he holsters his gun, and we'll cut away from this scene.
We can quick jump in on me if we want to. I could check in with Barkon real quick. I guess I'll just start a nice little communion by doing drugs in like a bar bathroom stall. Just something really grody. Just something like super grody and super scummy. And he just does drugs and his eyes turn red and he gets into contact with Barkon. And he's like, Barkon, we got a problem.
Hold on. Let's pause here for just a second because Every time you do sand, Dom, this is triggering the doing sand custom move. So you don't get to just flavor your way through this. You are going to automatically mark corruption and make a roll with spirit.
You need to get the special move drug addict so that you could just automatically roll good on this.
I got a 10.
A 10? Okay. So you again feel that smoky feeling spreading through your body of Barkhan trying to get his grip on your soul, to make you owe him a debt just by doing sand, by giving you this high. But you are able to fight off his influence once more. I don't think you've failed that roll yet. But Barkhan is with you in spirit.
So, I guess my friends fucked everything up, or my one friend did. She got Azrael his face, so I don't know if you knew about that.
Oh, that explains it. I felt his absence. For but a moment I allowed myself to feel hopeful that he was truly gone. But no, not gone. Only changed. This is very bad, Bobby. I always knew something like this was a possibility. As unlikely as I thought it was. But I have my own preparations to attend to, yes. I have a play, as you say. Unfortunately, Bobby, I think this is the end of our working relationship.
Okay. Well, it's been real.
I have more significant matters to attend to.
With this Azrael stuff, or are you fucking off from Vegas entirely?
Not for now. This city can still be mine. And with that, you feel Barkhan leave you.
Honestly, like not super optimistic call, but he's didn't really manage to get his hooks in me. That's kind of works okay, but killing Azrael is good.
How many times did you do sand?
Like
3 or 4.
3 or 4 times. Yeah.
Okay.
Worst
Okay.
case.
Yeah, didn't get his hooks in you at
really.
all. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like partially tempted to push it further, but it's just like I
mean, like, I want to do more drugs and I desperately want to see him again, but like, he didn't get his hooks in me.
I figured it'd just be cool to
Look,
turn
I get
into,
it. You can stop anytime you want.
Yeah, exactly. And it'd be cool
You just
to
don't
be able
want
to turn
to.
into
That's fair.
a werewolf demon. That'd be cool. I'm just saying. But honestly, it's probably good.
But it just keeps on not working out that way for him because he keeps on doing the drugs too well.
I'm just so good at doing drugs. Just too good at it. Whatever. I don't even care, man. It was easy.
What is Chris getting up to? You wanted to have a conversation with Dale, right?
Chris is miserably drinking in the living room.
Sounds like a good time. I guess she...
I mean, not really. She's pretty miserable.
I guess she is doing that when Dale returns back to your place after his meeting with Arizona.
Chris.
Hey, Dale, what's up?
Hey, you doing all right?
I don't know, man. I thought if I figured enough things out, if I just kept trucking on the mystery, things would sort themselves out. Now, seems like I'm the one starting the apocalypse, you know?
I know how you feel. But, we're in this together.
Yeah, I think I know that, and then it just feels like everything falls apart and our whole unit just kind of squabbles and blames each other, and I just don't know what we're doing anymore.
Well, the only thing we can do, which is our best. But I think I might have something that can cheer you up. You want to watch a movie?
Not particularly. Is it a really good movie, or?
I mean, I hope so. A friend gave it to me, and I think we could watch it together. I think it would help clear the air a bit.
Dude, what the hell is that black box in your hand? What is that? Some kind of fey ritual?
No. Hang tight. Dale goes outside to his truck, picks up a VCR player,
just like the full substitute teacher, like video cart. Yeah,
the cart. I've got the school cart with the TV on top and the VCR underneath it. I wheel it in through the front door.
Why is that TV so fat?
Listen, we needed to adapt to some lower grade tech in order to enjoy this, but this is called a cassette tape. It stores moving images and audio on a magnetic tape that it plays back at around 24 frames per second.
So it's like a really shitty DVD. Okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised you know what DVDs are. Anyway.
I was 3 once.
Yeah, well, you weren't -7 once.
All right. Yeah, I guess, let's watch this weird movie you got.
I turned the TV on. I put the tape in the rewinder machine, then put it into the VCR player.
And as you start this VHS, you realize that it is like black and white security footage, and it is on a like hallway with an elevator and a door. And we see the elevator open, and out steps a young woman in a very nice looking suit that I don't think either of you recognize.
Oh God.
And she seems almost like she is sleepwalking in her movements.
They're Ginny Weasleying her.
Chris, you recognize the door that you see in this footage as that into Nigel's apartment. And you see this woman mouth some words and channel some energy, not unlike the way you do. And then she just phases through the door. A few minutes pass, and she phases back through the door, back to the elevator, and her hands are cupped. And in her hands, you see a spiritual essence that looks just like Nigel. And she gets on the elevator and descends. And we'll catch you next time on Escape the Dungeon. Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Knittle. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.